everybody. We have three hosts here today. Our moderator slash co-founder is running late today for undisclosed reasons. We're all trying to bet on what it is. We don't know what.
Convenience. Kenny and I know what it is.
It is. Oh. But we're here regardless. 8:30 is 8:30 on every Wednesday. IBTE Sports. How's everyone feeling today? Now it's just us three.
I like it better this way.
Oh,
I'm not
the
gonna-
real are here.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it better this way. We don't need Lawrence in here. He just brings the overall handsomeness of the crew down. So now that he's gone, I think we look pretty good, boys.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I mean, honestly, I would defend Lawrence, but Neil's actually being nice to me in this situation, so I will take the compliment. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate it. So, as you may know, this Sunday we had a live stream on a lot of different platforms on our fantasy football league, the armchair one. How's everyone feeling after that? Good. I know some moves were made after that as well. So, how are we feeling?
Well, apparently I didn't know this until the day that I drafted, but apparently Ronald Jones doesn't play for the Chiefs. So
Yeah, Isaiah Pacheco is in line to be their backup there and probably become the starter.
yeah, I didn't know that. So yeah, I drafted him. Kind of wasted it was a late round pick, but still, kind of a fuck up on my part.
Yeah, I went with my late round picks. I kind of took more lottery picks on rookies because when in our 12-man league with as many flex positions we have, like I was kind of stuck. I didn't have anybody good I can go with, so I just figured I would roll the rookie and pray for the best.
I mean, our draft was really weird. If anybody watched the live stream, they know.
Oh, yeah, like mid-round. Even the first couple rounds. First two rounds were weird in general.
Yeah, it was a really weird draft. I mean, like, really fucking weird. Honestly, one of the weirdest drafts I've ever been a part of.
Was it weirder than last year, I'm guessing?
And the fact that it was unexpected, yes. Last year, it was just weird because it was a bunch of guys that never played Superflex before, so they sucked at drafting. This year, it was like, I don't know, just it was weird, and the people that got drafted at the point when they got drafted, if that makes sense.
I think what happened is people were so like scared after last year not getting a quarterback that they all got QB happy, and that threw everything off. Like I got Nick Chubb in the 4th round.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I did see a lot of shit like saying that Nick Chubb is like a late round draft pick this year. I did see a lot of that going on. So that's around where his ADP is at, I guess.
Which, yeah, I understand. It was just weird though. Like, I mean, Saquon went in the 3rd, Kamara went in the 3rd. Like, running backs were there.
Right.
What shocked me
really quarterback heavy
was Nick Woodman going Joe Burrow before Lamar Jackson.
That's shocking.
Yeah, that was pretty shocking.
What also shocked me was Phil going Herbert over Mahomes. I understand everyone thinks the world's going to cave in because Tyreek Hill's not there, but I don't know.
Thank you.
I saw the numbers. There was a higher ADP. Of course, Mahomes is Mahomes, but
I did see.
So
I see a lot of in a lot of the draft rankings that Herbert is going higher than Mahomes.
But like,
especially in Superflex leagues, I don't know.
I hear you, but like that's ADP. Like, I mean, like my eyes don't lie to me. Like you're telling me that Justin Herbert's better than Mahomes for fantasy reasons. Like I just don't believe it. Just because Tyreek Hill's not there.
I mean, also I don't think that's even if it's the wrong pick. I don't think that's too bad of a mistake to make though. I think it maybe
it surprised me to see it, but I don't think it can go wrong either way. Just I was surprised to see it happen.
I mean, I'm just happy I had drafted a lot better than I did last year. So improvements. So
I mean,
I gotta say,
it's better than worse. So
I mean, did he draft better than he did last year?
Yeah, he did.
If we're being honest,
he definitely did. Remember last year he left with Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence, and Daniel Jones as his quarterback. So
yeah, that's true.
Could you imagine being Billy Hughes and having the 2nd pick and taking Jonathan Taylor and being like excited that you got Jonathan Taylor, and then by the time you roll back around, every quarterback is gone. Like
Yeah,
every quarterback was gone.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. I saw that. That was kind of terrible.
Like Allen went before him, then Herbert went, then Mahomes went, then Burrow went, then Jackson went. I'm pretty sure Kyler was gone by then.
Yeah,
Brady went, Stafford went, Hurts went.
Yeah, I don't know. Like exactly like you said. Just I think you said because last year everybody got scared of not having a quarterback and went quarterback crazy. Like that first round was fucking quarterback crazy.
There were two non-quarterbacks, or three.
Yeah, three.
Taylor
and
BMC and Justin Jefferson.
Yep, which is exactly how it should be, honestly. If you're
and Cooper Kupp, I think too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Cooper Kupp. Yep, which is exactly I think how it should be for a super flex league like that, especially 12 man.
Yep.
Because, I mean, we saw last year, quarterbacks are key.
Right.
Very key.
We got another one coming up soon, so definitely a lot of notes taken from this draft upcoming to the next draft. So,
but the only thing is, we can really only take notes on the four of us because I still have no idea how anybody else now the league's going to draft because they still operate under the notion, a lot of them, that quarterbacks don't matter, even though it's a super flex league. So I'm going to let them believe that.
I think we had some repeats from the armchair to the other one, or no?
No repeats.
It's a fresh league, completely fresh.
Oh, and maybe that won't be in person, so it's maybe more exciting to see each other's reactions live.
Oh, was that one going to be in person?
Yeah. I think that's what we're in for, I believe.
Am I coming over, Kenny?
Yes, you are. We'll put the draft board up on my TV.
All right.
And think about it. If it gets a mess, we know Neil will clean it up after, so we'll be A-okay.
I have to be I have to be drunk for that. So I don't think I'll be that drunk. Is it a Sunday night?
It is, but there's no work the next day because it's Labor Day. Or no, I'm lying. This draft is on Labor Day.
Oh, it's on a Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah, I'm off the next day.
Oh, I'm not off on a Tuesday.
My daughter starts preschool the next day, so.
Wait, so it's on. Oh, we should change it to Sunday and have the Monday off.
Yeah, Sunday's tough though. I had mad things going on. Like a lot of people had a lot of stuff going on that day. We'll figure. We could discuss, but.
I mean, you know how scheduling is for drafts nowadays.
But we finalized it, and we got all 12 guys finally on board for it. So I think we don't want to.
Yeah, no, we're not. We can't do Sunday.
Everything's already set in stone.
Oh yeah, true, and that's what.
That's when Game of Thrones is on that day.
So we'll be rushing. Yeah, it won't work out well. So we
wouldn't want to miss Game of Thrones. Come on.
No, you don't understand. It had the highest viewership in history of HBO.
Was it?
10, I think it was 20 million.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the prequel, this is crazy. I mean, hey, hopefully, it's good all the way through. Not, I've heard.
It's going to be. It's going to be very good.
Well, because the good thing is, like, we technically already know how it ends, so like they can't.
Right. Like everybody that knows anything already knows. Like if you read the book, you know exactly how it ends already. So
even if you watch just the show, they allude to it. Like, so it's very hard for you to not know.
No spoiler alert.
Right. We won't say it, but like for those of you
don't get attached.
Yeah. Right.
We also got some news from Las Vegas. Can you believe the topic we were talking about before we got on air? About Brady and the Raiders.
Yeah. So the shop episode where Tom Brady's on there talking about you guys wanted that guy over me. It's Derek Carr because
Jimmy Butler energy.
Yeah, Tom Brady and Gronk were supposed to end up in Vegas, and I guess Dana White orchestrated the deal. I don't know how much I believe that part of the story, but they were going to Vegas, and then John Gruden put the kibosh on it and said, "Nah, fam, I'm good. I'm rolling with Derek Carr," which I mean is nuts. But John Gruden, as we all know, likes to be the only voice of power, and if you bring Tom Brady in, you have lost all control of your franchise now because it goes to him.
Good point. Yeah, I was surprised to see it. Like I knew at the time of hearing about the rumors, like we knew there was on the shop episode, we knew that obviously we knew about this way before, but we did not think it was going to be about Derek Carr, we thought it was going to be about Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yep.
So it was kind of a shock to see that. I mean, if you're Derek Carr, you're kind of like, what the fuck? Like, am I the franchise quarterback or what? I mean, there's been questions.
His back, I guess.
There's been questions about him for years now, there, right? Like, there's just been fucking hella questions about Derek Carr and all the shit. So I said this when they got Devontae. It is a fucking prove it year for Derek Carr all day and tomorrow.
Yes, and like just making the playoffs will not be enough this year.
Right.
Like I'm not saying you got to win it all, but like.
Hey fellas, how you guys doing? What's up, man?
So how you doing?
There goes the attractiveness meter.
Damn, I'm ugly, fellas.
Yeah.
You got an ugly personality. The way you come into our group chats and talk reckless about people's teams.
Not gonna lie, that was what you did. That was
the amount of gaslighting that takes place between Kenny and Neil is tremendous.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Right, he came in super disrespectful out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah.
No,
and then,
because
and then
it was
expects
funny.
us to just expects us to just be quiet and just take it.
Yeah.
No.
who would be funny tours.
Oh man,
And then we're the ones gaslighting.
Yeah. You know what, Lawrence? Fuck you.
Bro.
me and you, our just dynamic of our relationship, bro, is just like that. It's fuck you too.
Yeah, well, I said it first.
I finished it.
Now you're throwing off my whole feng shui because you're in the top right box for me, and you're never.
Yeah,
up
Phil,
there,
fix that, Phil. Fix that. Yeah, there we go.
And I'm never
And,
down
yeah,
here.
fix this too, Lawrence. I'm never in this bottom spot. Yeah, that's better.
There we
Yeah,
go.
geez.
I messed up everything.
God
Oh,
damn it.
man. Oh,
Phil had
man.
everything running fine until your bitch ass had to come in here.
Honestly, I'll take the compliment. I don't get much from Neil, so I'll take it. Yes.
Pussy.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
What's the topic right now, fellas?
We're talking about the Tom Brady.
So we were talking about
Before I interrupted, my
we were
fault.
talking about the Brady Derek Carr situation and how it's a prove it year for Derek Carr because like obviously there's questions about Derek Carr. Obviously they have questions about him or they wouldn't have brought him in at the time when they did or talk about Brady coming in at the time. So it's a prove it year and you've got what everybody thinks is the best wide receiver in the league in Devontae Adams. So fucking prove it.
Right, he's got pieces. Got Hunter Renfro. I think it's hilarious that it turned out to be the Raiders.
Time out before you continue. Someone in the
Yeah.
comments asked us about a fantasy football trade. If you have Jonathan Taylor, you are not trading Jonathan Taylor for anything involving
So
Delvin.
Delvin Cook and CD.
No.
I don't care what I don't. Yeah, you are not doing that because you know Delvin is not in 17 games. You are not getting rid of Jonathan Taylor. Look at it this way: Jonathan Taylor is projected as a top 2 pick. Delvin Cook is going in the back half of the first round.
Also, wait, which camera? Right here? Do not trade Jonathan Taylor. Trust me.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Absolutely. Also, Cortland Sutton actually is going to have a huge upside with Russell Wilson as receivers this year. So I'd definitely rather have those two over Delvin Cook conceding.
All right, sorry, I cut everybody off. But so Lawrence, you were talking about Derek Carr, Vegas, Brady.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. We all I watched that episode. I don't know if y'all did, but I tried to figure out who he was talking about. There was speculations on a whole bunch of teams, but for it to be the Raiders, and then him to be like, you gonna stick with that motherfucker?
You want to choose Tobias Harris over me?
Tobias Harris.
But when this happened, I was talking to one of my friends about it, and there were literally only 2 teams in the NFL that should not have picked up the phone: the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Because even at the time, Josh Allen was not what Josh Allen is right now. So those are the only 2 teams that should not have been calling to see if Brady wanted to come to them. The fact that they had a chance and they picked Derek Carr over him is crazy.
Hey man, had belief in him.
I mean, listen.
They still believe in him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you got what you need now, right?
He said, "That's how it is in fantasy, though. It's like you go and say a trade, and then you be like, I was tripping. What was I thinking? Crazy."
But speaking of fantasy, we all talked about how you felt about our teams. How do you feel about yours?
I feel really good. like besides, I feel like I need another receiver, but other than that, I think I'm good right now where I stand. I'm just hoping for Deontay Johnson to kind of get the volume that I hope he gets, and I think I'll be all right. But if that doesn't happen, gonna be a little concerned.
I feel
One thing to take from Kenny we were talking about the rankings, right? Like the draft rankings and everything. Don't mean shit. Cause
I was listening. I was the one commenting. I don't know. If
So,
yeah.
so last year in both the leagues, I finished top 3 or top 2 in draft rankings. I had really good, what I believe were really good drafts. Injuries happened. Obviously, CMC fucked me. Shit happened. I wasn't, I wasn't as active on the waiver wire. I didn't grab a strong enough quarterback. Like I had Tua, and he didn't do shit last year. And at the time was a good draft ranking because Tua was supposed to, he was prospected to do good. So didn't do shit. And then all of a sudden, I missed the playoffs in one league, and I picked it up in the other and won like 10 in a row. But it got bounced in the first round in the other. So draft rankings don't mean shit. I mean, it makes you feel good about yourself if you need that. But other than that, it's not much.
Yeah, I think because I had, funny enough, I posted it right after the draft, and then people were just like, they treated the team like it was an eight man fantasy football league roster without a super flex. Like they didn't. I don't think they understood that there was 2 quarterbacks in the lineup and all that.
On top of our league being a 12-man league, we throw in a super flex position and then another extra flex position. So it's already tough when you're playing with 12 people. Now we've thrown in 2 extra positions in there too. So there's going to be no depth. You cannot miss on your bench picks.
Go ahead.
So my, just as Kenny says, for depth, depth wise, just to let y'all, okay. So I had the 4th pick. My depth behind what I have as Elijah Mitchell, CeeDee Lamb, Elijah Moore, Kelsey, Dillon, and Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is Jonathan Kelly, who will get 5 touches a game. The rookie running back from Atlanta, DJ Chark, who is basically useless. Drake London, Van Jefferson, and Tyler Higbee. That's the depth. So when Kenny's talking about no depth, that's it. Like those are waiver wire guys in a normal league that you just have to pick up in a league like this because you need production if something happens.
All right, can you guys see that?
Were people blowing up that post you made, Lawrence?
What happened?
Were people blowing up that Facebook post you made for your team?
Yeah, because I was me and Kenny were talking. Kenny, then I think I texted you after people like what the fuck are people talking about?
We were in the Discord, and I had to reassure you that you weren't crazy.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here thinking about my bench, and people are like, "Yo, your bench is weak," and I'm just like, I'm looking at it. It's like Michael Carter, I got CEH, Rondell Moore, and then Devin Duvernay, and those people have the opportunity to do something this season. Not saying they're going to. But Devin Duvernay is a number 2. Hopefully, Lamar Jackson can go for at least 3,500 passing yards this season, which means he'll somewhat eat. Rondell Moore has the opportunity with D Hop being out, Marquise Brown's Hollywood being out, and he's already injury prone. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I got a well-rounded team.
And Chase Edmonds has gone there now, so
yeah, you feel me? So it's.
Yeah, I mean, listen. But at the end of the day, those picks, they only mean something if on a bye week or an injury, or if you're playing a week like you're playing in a strong secondary, you don't want to play. You're not gonna.
I'm gonna pull yours up right now. So you got Pat Mahomes, Leonard Fournette, Elijah Mitchell. How you feel about Mitchell?
I think he's gonna.
He's their RB1.
Yeah, he's their RB1, and I think with Trey Lance, the offense will be more dynamic.
Okay. I didn't get to watch enough of him yet.
Oh no, he was filthy last year.
He was dirty last year.
He was a waiver wire all-star.
He killed the Rams last year. That's all I know.
Yeah. Because then he got hurt late, right?
Yeah, he came back late too. But yeah.
Okay. And then you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Elijah Moore. I like Elijah Moore. I even liked him last season late. He got going a little bit. What'd you say?
He was on my team last year as well for some leagues I really liked.
And then Travis Kelce, you got AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon has been announced to be the 1A running back, which
No, the
is
1B. Well,
1B.
they didn't say which one.
1B?
It's 1A and 1B.
1B,
Oh,
1A, 1.
okay.
So basically, I pick him up
They're
for
both
goal
ones.
line. I mean, Dylan's gonna get goal line touches.
yeah, he's gonna
Exactly.
yeah.
So you just hope they get to inside the 5, and then
That's 6
you're gonna-
points automatically.
Hi, Aaron.
At least you know he's gonna get 6 points.
And Lawrence, I'm not sure if you saw it today, but
Yeah.
the Jets beat reporter said that every indication is that Michael Carter is the RB1. Which
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, when everyone was like super high on Brees Hall, that was my
Yeah.
biggest fear with Brees Hall is
Yeah.
that Michael Carter played well.
I was like, what? Like,
Yeah, but
did
last-
did
yeah.
we forget? What was like? Did last season not exist?
And I'm not saying like Brees Hall's not good, but it's like, what did Michael Carter do to lose his job? That's why I was like off of both of them because I don't know what.
It's gotta be a two-headed share, right?
Yeah.
Like it's gotta be.
And I'll say this, Neil, about your during the draft. I did like these 2 picks right here.
Yeah,
Devonta Smith and Justin Fields.
So
I like those picks.
I'm hoping Fields gets another. You know, they got rid of Nagy, right?
Yeah.
He's got another year under his belt. I hope him and Mooney get a nice connection going. And plus, I like the running capability he has. So, and Devontae Smith was like a must draft for me at that spot. I couldn't miss on that spot.
Yep.
He was the safest pick. The Eagles' offense is expected to have a great year this year, so we'll see what happens. And my favorite bench pick, I'm gonna have to go with is Drake London. I mean, if they're gonna double
You have a
Pitts,
wide receiver 1 on your bench.
yeah,
Like,
if they're gonna double Pitts, Drake London's gonna have to catch passes,
Yeah, he can't throw the ball to just Pitts the whole game. So
right?
this is a good pick. And then obviously you got your boys.
Yeah, you know I had to home it up a little bit.
Yeah. And then Chark, I wonder what Chark's gonna do this year. With
So
Detroit.
I just have a feeling that Chark's gonna get stuck in that wide receiver formation. I mean, they've got so many wide receivers over there, and
Yeah, love
Goff
it.
Goff already
Love it.
has a repertoire with Josh Reynolds. It's gonna be very hard to get in front of Josh Reynolds because Reynolds is good. I mean, Reynolds is a solid wide receiver 2-3 option, especially if him and Goff already know each other. I mean, as soon as Goff got Reynolds last year, they kind of just took off together. So it's going to be hard to get in front of him, but I think he could be a good bye week guy, red zone option. So we'll see.
And then we got Kenny over here. Kenny's got Stafford, Chubb, Hunt, Higgins, DJ Moore, Kyle Pitts, Amari Cooper, Cordell Patterson, and Lamar Jackson. Is this the lineup for week 1 stamped?
Not stamped yet because I'm waiting to see what happens with Damian Pierce.
Okay. And you have that's a good pickup. You got some good pickups. And I even like MVS.
Somebody's got to catch patches in Green Bay.
No, he's in Kansas
No,
City.
he's in Kansas City.
Oh shit! Somebody's got to catch passes in Kansas City.
Your boy's got to throw bombs to someone, right?
You got
Right.
NFL young boy, and then you like Alec Pierce.
I like Alec Pierce a
I think it's a
lot.
great pick. He's going to be very good and he
What
also
is
has
he-
a
what is he right now?
He also has a quarterback.
Yeah, like
He's number.
Alec
He's
Pierce-
a 2.
Yeah, he's coming up wide.
Oh.
He like Matt Ryan loved Mohamed Sanu. He loves throwing to those kind of receivers. Mohamed Sanu,
Right.
Russell Gage that's what Alec Pierce is.
Hold
Yep.
on. I thought he was 3 or 4.
No,
Oh yeah, him and Paris Campbell have been fighting, and he like has recently started to emerge there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Paris Campbell can stay healthy. He can definitely make some plays. But yeah, I definitely like Kenneth Gainwell because Philly don't respect Miles Sanders, so he's gonna emerge eventually. Any places you feel like you can improve? Should've-
I mean, yes, obviously, but I mean, I feel like for what I got, like I have 2 RB1s
Mhm.
in Patterson and Chubb. I mean, Damian Pierce, they're saying might become one, so that's a 3rd one realistically. I mean, maybe receiver because technically I only have one clear-cut number 1 receiver and DJ Moore, but T. Higgins is going to put up wide receiver 1 numbers. Like,
So they're saying knocking at the door every week for at least 9 points, 10 points.
and that's because he hasn't been named the starter yet. But see over there, possible week 1 starter.
Yeah.
I mean if you look up rookies that are a must draft, he's like number 1 on the list.
Oh yeah. That's all I see right now.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
So I mean, sure I could maybe, but I don't because I have Kyle Pitts too. Like he's a tight end, but he's a receiver. So
Yeah.
I just gotta hope that these rookies hit. I took a lot of lottery picks on rookies versus older established guys that I know aren't going to do anything.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I like Kenny's team. I think his team is going to be very dependent on Stafford and
And Lamar.
Lamar.
That's my strategy with every super flex league anyways. I rely on my quarterbacks, and that's why I take them so early.
Yep. So
Lamar, two
which
years
I
in a
think
row.
obviously I think Stafford's a great pick. I don't is he going to have the same year as last year?
Probably not.
Probably not. But I mean, he could do better too. He's got. It's
Right.
not like he doesn't have. He's got Allen Robinson. So it depends on how they utilize him. And we already know the offense is dynamic, so we'll see what happens. Honestly, he could go. He could improve. It's not like he's ever not done a good season, right?
Right. Like even an average year for him, and I'm like, okay, he's only my second quarterback anyway.
Right.
It's like we'll take it.
Right. So I mean, it's like, what do you know?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at Phil's first 3 players right there. That's a solid start.
Yeah, Phil
Adams,
grabs
like that.
Phil grabs
Herbert.
Swift. Phil grabs Swift right out of my fucking nose, and I want to give him a smack.
Herbert,
I had
Swift,
to.
Montgomery, Devontae Adams, Michael Pittman, Dallas Goedert, Brandon Ayuk, Tony Pollard, Tua. Was it Zaire or Zamir? Zamir. He from Georgia.
Yep.
Georgia running back, right?
So the
D-Rob
thing,
might be the starter there.
yeah, he
Might
might
be
start,
so.
and also Tony Pollard is it's very possible that Tony Pollard becomes a starter in Dallas.
Right, that's how I was thinking drafting him.
So
Yeah.
I mean Zeke's obviously got the big contract, but if Zeke puts up shit
media-
numbers,
That media gonna push him.
I mean
to the
exactly
number one.
big trouble in Big D.
Right.
How you feel about your team, man?
I'll say it's definitely an improvement from last year, of course, because yikes. But I think I drafted well. I don't think I drafted perfectly because it's hard to have a perfect draft. I mean, anyone could probably say that, but there's some room for improvement in here as well.
It looked like you. To be honest, bro, when you were drafting, you took like the best available, at like the best pick at your pick every single time. To be honest, in the first 5-6 rounds.
That was most of them. Usually
Yeah.
I kind of go for a little trend, but yeah, maybe tight end. could be a
Michael
little-
Pittman's gonna have a big
Tight
year.
end. You have 2 tight ends. What are you gonna do? Do you get a third
I mean,
guy?
like-
Godier and Gasecki. What do you
No,
want? A
I'm
third
saying-
one?
He wants to be a
I
Woodman.
go
He wants to do
better.
what Woodman does and grab
Woodman. Oh my goodness.
grab 4 tight ends.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like maybe the tight end.
I mean,
could be
Goddard's a tight end 4, 5.
And then you got Gasecki, who's right behind him. Unless you are getting Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, or Mark Andrews, which
Or
you're
Travis
not.
or Travis Kelsey.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
the DMs might be popping. Who knows? We'll see. See eventually. We
Neil
got
ain't
Oh,
trading
man.
Kelsey. I ain't trading Pitts. Lawrence might trade Kelsey or Kittle because he trades everybody.
Lawrence,
Right,
Lawrence,
good
what?
job.
Lawrence, over under on Lawrence fleecing
Oh, wait.
between the year and by
Wait,
midseason.
Can we go to bottom picks? Lawrence?
What'd you say?
Can we go to my bottom picks? So,
Oh, your bench, right? Yeah, my fault.
see, I really like the last 3 picks on the bottom. McKenzie, Myers, and Wilson, and we talked
Yep.
about Jasicki. McKenzie is in track to probably steal the slot position spot from Jameson Crowder. I've seen from reports, and Jacoby Myers. I mean, he's not there for touchdowns pretty much. He loves to get targets from the Patriots, but he can never get a touchdown, so that's the downside. But the bright side is a lot of targets, especially in the type of league and yards. So
Right,
I like
right,
where I
right.
got those 2. And they
PPR,
go-
baby.
Facts. How you feel about Garrett Wilson?
Hey, I've heard some good news in the draft. It all depends on whose quarterback is, because right now it's Joe Flacco. Hopefully, Zach Wilson comes back in the 2 to 4 week time frame, since they'll probably
Is
be
Zach
home
Wilson
meeting.
really an upgrade? I'm not. I'm being. Last
Super
year
Bowl-
he
I
wasn't like
believe so,
great.
yeah.
Super Bowl champion
And
Joe
they said in
Flacco?
camp Joe Flacco was kicking his ass for the first 2 weeks.
I saw that. That was a little scary. I think it's a slight upgrade. I don't think it's the regular to Pro Bowler, but I think it's a
fucking upgrade.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco's old ass. It's a fucking upgrade.
Super Bowl
I'm not
winner,
saying
Joe
it as a
Flacco.
compliment to Joe Flacco. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm just saying,
Yes,
camp
Wilson.
reports were that Joe Flacco was kicking his ass.
What do we say about camp reports, Kenny?
But you don't come on in camp and say that your 85-year-old quarterback is better than your number 2 overall pick from a year ago. That's not what you ever do. You don't want that to be the report.
Yo, listen, and I ain't
know about the
ever-
opinions as well.
And I'm not forgiving Kenny for what he did this year for the division, so.
Blame the generator, bro.
Division is crazy. I gotta fight for my life. I gotta be flawless.
Who's in my division?
You have
You got a tough one too, fam.
Oof.
yeah. Fight back.
Except one dude auto drafted halfway through. And the
Oh
other
shit!
one
I got
completely
I got
was-
blessed. Did I get blessed? No, I
No.
did not
Well,
get
we
blessed.
got Dylan in ours, so
Oh, and Bruce Ace. We're fucking fine.
Bruze's.
we got 3 of the playoff people right in our thing though. Me, you, and Bruze's.
Bruze's
Oh,
took
man.
Chase and Jefferson back to back.
Back to back. It's a double gritty. All right. See.
Cause I'm telling you right now, if he did it, some way somehow.
They weren't
Listen
getting you.
to
Owen
me.
would have taken the other one.
You ain't getting him. You ain't. There's no way you were getting them.
How many picks are you far away from him? Like 3 picks away, maybe 4.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, I promise you someone would definitely pick them up before you.
I don't understand.
Oh man, but I'm ready for see what happens in that league. We got the other one that's coming up on the 5th.
Lawrence on his
7
phone,
o'clock.
like,
Be there. Be
that's
square. And you guys mentioned you said you want to do it in person.
Yeah, we'll talk offline, but I'm thinking we can do something here again.
All right. Hey man, listen. Get the high noodles ready, man.
You don't drink.
Nah, I'd stop drinking. I've been drinking probably like 3 weeks.
You just were drinking Bud Light Limes during the
I
draft.
don't count that. I
Online.
don't count that. I don't count
What do
that.
you-
Hard.
what-
I'm
what
talking
do
about
you
like hard
mean?
liquor. Talking about like hard liquor.
High
What?
noon, high noon is hard
Hard
liquor.
liquor.
A drink
No, I
is-
said I haven't drank. Like, so I considered hard liquor drinking. Like, once I go out.
He said it's not the kid.
That's like, that was like one beer, bro.
Neil, what is
That was like
what
one
does he say?
beer.
I have no
One
idea.
beer.
If you're drinking, you're drinking.
I don't
It's one
drink.
beer.
Oh, I'm not getting high
If it's
noon. I
alcohol, it's
don't drink.
alcohol,
It's
right?
one-
You
it's
just
one
said
beer.
Bud Light Lime. No,
It's
I
one
drink,
beer,
I don't
bro.
drink the hard stuff. I'm saying. So it sounded to me
Yeah.
like you were saying a high noon was a hard.
I don't even know. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I'm perplexed.
I'm not on y'all level. My fault, man. My
Befuddled.
fault.
On our level, do you think me and Neil sit here and pound hard liquor?
Just to-
I could. I mean, I
He
could.
said I could.
This place would be spotless in 10 minutes after that, though.
Yeah, that's true. The whole house would get cleaned after that.
He said this guy sat here and cleaned the whole house.
Beautiful. He's
played.
welcome over anytime.
Oh man, listen.
Right.
I don't know what's gonna happen in that draft, but
I know what's gonna happen in that
we're
draft.
gonna see. What's gonna happen?
Some bullshit. Again.
Reaches?
It's gonna be some. I don't know. I think it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna be a good draft, obviously. But I think I don't know. I feel like people are too prideful to understand how to draft in this league.
What you mean?
Yes. And
Break it down.
Pride is the devil.
Break
Pride
it
is the
down.
devil, and what's gonna happen is motherfuckers are gonna think, I'm used to playing in my 12-team standard, 6 points a touchdown, half-point PPR. Let me load up on quick
yes.
first rounds. Let me grab this, and this, and then all of a sudden their quarterbacks are Daniel Jones and Tua.
So we got newcomers. We got Sean. We got Ryan Billadu. We got Vicente. Chris Simmons. Who else joined? And then
And
Asher.
Bill's in here again. Yeah,
And then Asher. So we got 5 to 6 new people. So it's gonna be we got rid of the garbage last year. So
Sorry, John.
yeah, that was bad. He's drafting all Giants players and shit.
Oh, I just noticed. My man Rick didn't come back. He didn't want no smoke this year.
Yeah, what happened? Watch me work.
Nah.
He didn't want no.
Yeah.
He didn't want no smoke.
He got
He
too
don't
much
want-
going on, he said.
Oh,
Mark
that's
two.
not.
Mark two.
All right.
He
Mark
didn't
two, yeah.
wanna-
Nah, they really do have too much going on.
He didn't
How?
want to have to go Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown back to back.
I'm not gonna put his business out there. He just got a lot going on.
He just didn't want to get.
Take my word for it.
Watch me work.
Wait, Kenny.
I tried to get him to join, but he's like, nah, I can't, bro.
Is that first pick secured as well in the other draft? Because I heard you got the news quick on the first couple picks of the last draft. So, you know anything about this draft so far?
That's because that was my league, so I know what's going on in that.
No, this is Lawrence,
Yeah.
not Kenny.
Wait, what
Although I
happened?
can tell you, I don't know if Sean is gonna know that Superflex quarterbacks mean a lot, but Sean has the first pick. It should be written in stone that it's going to be Josh Allen. but-
Josh Allen. It works.
Well,
perfect out for him.
he's a Bills fan.
He could go crazy. Ah!
It should be, but
I don't know.
Let me ask you this: if Josh Allen goes 1, are you going Taylor at 2?
Don't drop the ball.
Yeah.
Don't
Because I
drop
saw
the
what happened. I
ball.
saw what happened with the Kennedy's draft. Taylor, almost no quarterbacks.
Well, then Taylor goes 2, then Lawrence sits at 3, Neal sits at 4.
And then
You
those
know.
automatically get the quarterbacks.
And you know.
How the hell does Neal get the number 4 pick in both drafts?
I don't
About
know.
time I get
should
blessed.
I should redo it.
About time I get
I got
blessed.
7 and
No, I
Man,
get
this is
fucked
crazy.
in fantasy drafts every year. It's about time I get blessed for once. in
You
my
had
life.
number 1 last year. You got 4 twice this year.
I'd take fucking dead last over 1 any day.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I
I'm
hate
not
the
that
first
last,
pick,
but
and I hate
I'll
the
take
first pick
7
in
over
any
1.
draft, no matter
That's
what it is.
7 to 8 and 9 is good. I like
I take
8 and 9.
anything 4 to 12.
My favorites are
12?
actually always
I like
3 and
6.
4.
I like
3 and
6.
4?
I like 6 the most, to be honest.
Phil, who you gonna take, bro?
Like I said,
You know, Sean is 99% gonna get Josh Allen.
I mean, maybe I should have texted, hey, I really like Jonathan Taylor with this pick. I think you should look into him. But hey, we'll see what happens. We got some ideas.
That didn't answer my question.
Right, but the thing is, he already knows if he doesn't take Jonathan Taylor, he's not going to fall to him again. So it's not like that's going to put any pressure on him.
Yeah.
Like he knows
Right,
it's the cards.
Be wise. Be
If
wise.
it went how this draft, if this went how Sunday's draft went,
I can promise you it won't.
No,
Because
It's not going
who's in
to.
there.
It's gonna
it's
be.
not going to.
that's Sean might even take Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean,
You're right.
if you're watching, run it back.
Y'all let Jonathan Taylor drop.
Honestly, I will not know till the day of.
I hear you.
Phil thinks he's like big secretive or something.
I know. Yeah, bro. Like, come on. Drop
Like
the
it, don't make
gems.
it really doesn't make a difference if you tell
You
us.
s-
Like we can't jump you. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's set.
I wish I knew. I just wish I knew.
You say something, then I switch our order.
Exactly.
Nah.
Then it wouldn't matter anyways because you switched the order. So what's the difference?
Oh no, I'm talking about me and him. I go to 2. He goes to 3. He'd be like, "What the?" Nah.
Well,
The league's gonna be crazy though.
I mean, most likely it'll be Taylor, but that's what I'll say. I'm leaning towards him. There's reports that I'm leaning towards Taylor.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm just here for it's fine.
I mean, Josh Allen's going number 1. If Sean Kula has the first pick, Josh Allen's going number
He's gonna
1.
pick Josh Allen.
So, and if I'm
Cause he's gonna be MVP.
if I'm in Phil's spot, like it depends on which spot I'm in, but like
Who you
I
think
don't
Phil should take?
he's got the number 2 pick?
He's got the number 2 pick.
Oh, my
John.
God. It's
Josh
Jonathan
Allen.
Taylor.
I
It's
look at it
Jonathan
like
Taylor?
this, Phil.
It's Jonathan
Because-
Taylor all day.
Only because you also just took Herbert in the last one. God forbid something happens to him. Do you want both your teams to live and die by Justin Herbert?
Yeah, or I could pick
I'm just
Mahomes
throwing
like
it
you
out there.
suggested.
Yes, that's it. Or you can take Mahomes too. But I'm just like I was assuming that you were higher on Herbert.
Oh man, can't wait.
Can't wait.
I don't know who I'm gonna take to be honest. I might go get CMC.
Oh,
At 3, if you take anyone other than Taylor or Mahomes or Justin Herbert, I'm taking your fantasy football card away from you.
he said,
Yeah, listen. The fact that I got this, I want to trade back, but
he said admin right taken away immediately.
if I go and get a quarterback, or if I go and get a skill guy, the quarterback is gone, son.
That's
Speaking
the
of-
problem.
The quarterbacks are
You
gone.
gotta
son.
go. You gotta go QB1 first round. You have to go QB1 first round.
You don't have
But
to.
no,
but-
if you're in the top 2, and Jonathan Taylor is there, he looks beautiful.
Yeah,
looking
you know,
at you, because he's the only running back we know is not in a timeshare.
right.
yeah.
No, you gotta go. I mean, top 5. Oh man, that's
Like I'm in a league, a 10-man league, super flex, and
Start the draft.
the guy gets the number 1
Right here, we ready.
Yo,
Start it
imagine.
up. Start the
Can you
draft.
imagine?
Start the draft.
Justin
You already got
Herbert.
everybody's money.
Justin
start
Herbert.
the draft.
Dude's
Oh,
got
man.
I got the second pick, and the dude who's going number 1 has told us, and he's very serious about this. He's drafting Derrick Henry number 1 in a super flex league.
Oh no.
So I'm sitting at number 2. I got the whole board. Like
Cho says ADP.
I'm
So-
going. I'm going Josh Allen.
And Billadu, he's
Billadu plays
pretty-
Superflex, so he knows what's going on.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, he and I are in a
Okay.
Superflex dynasty league together.
So he's gonna go quarterback then.
But he still might
Most
not go
likely.
quarterback. But he plays Superflex, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be
I
very-
beat him for the championship last year. He was
Congrats.
pissed.
I don't
Cooper
blame
Cup. Shout out to Cooper Cup, man.
Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup.
He said, if you didn't have him, I would have beat you. I'm like, but
Well,
I
yeah,
did.
that's
I did.
That's
I,
right.
that's the stupidest thing ever.
I hate
you. You're
Jamar
wrong,
Chase.
but yeah.
Jamar Chase single-handedly won you a championship. Yes, he did. That's why I drafted him.
That's why I don't
You remember that? You remember that Phil last year in the draft when it got done? He was like, Lawrence, your team's not even that good. I said, all right. Cooper Cup single-handedly dragging
That was just
everybody.
going all over him. It was like, it's all right. It's not the best.
I wonder how many guys won their leagues with Cooper Cup last year.
Oof. Him and
Wow.
Taylor?
My team was incredible last year. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that,
I lost my league.
and it's standard though. Wow, I can't. I wish you stayed in that one, Phil.
You're talking shit again.
No, I'm just saying. I wish you stayed in it.
What?
I don't be worried about them. Like,
You're here to make your money.
oh man. Oh, what else? What else is going on, man? Yo, for Neil, did you win that bet?
I don't think their game is on yet.
No, it's not.
Wait,
That's-
Kansas City in Arizona?
Yeah.
I thought they already played.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
they're
they
on right now.
first started.
Yeah, they're-
How many strikeouts does Gallon have?
I bet they're nerfy.
I can't look, so
I'll look.
I'm not looking.
I'm with you too, bro. I'm with you.
It's like Schrodinger's cat. I can't
right,
look.
right now it's 0-0, so that's good.
What inning is it?
It's inning 4,
Top
top
four.
of 4.
Four.
Yes, 2.
2 strikeouts. Oh, that's it. Cushed.
What's
He's
the
got to
record?
get 4 more strikeouts. No way. He's cushed.
Yeah, no, you're. Yeah,
Cushed.
it's looking kind of slow.
He's
Cushed.
looking slow.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And he's already
the
up
Cubs
to
are-
51
many-
pitches.
Nah, he ain't. He's got
Yeah.
He's got about 40 more pitches, and he's got to get 4 more strikeouts.
And the Cubs are losing 3. Cubs are beating the Cardinals 3-0.
Wow.
Sadly.
Cause I did. Hold on. Wait. What happened in the Phillies and Reds game?
They played
Who won?
It's 3-6 and top of and middle
a
of 6.
professional baseball team.
This dude, bro.
Well, because because we learned the other day when we tell you stuff, you get upset about it.
Oh right.
When you
right,
asked
right.
if Cedric Mullins stole a base, and
I
you
have
said
listen.
no.
I haven't been able to listen. I haven't been able to
He said, trust
Is he wrong?
look at my phone.
Is he wrong?
Bro, listen.
Because
We're not
you
gonna
asked
do
the other
this.
day- You asked
just-
the other day, did Cedric Mullins steal a base? And Neil said no. You go, why are you putting that bad energy out here?
Yeah.
That was the answer.
Can I reply?
ahead.
There is no reply.
All right, so listen, right now, where I asked about bets, you guys all got your phones out, you got ESPN out. Before we were doing a fantasy draft.
And
So,
he had his phone out.
I can't tell. I can't tell if he got his phone
But
out.
why would I say the answer if I didn't know the answer?
Listen, man.
But who do you expect to answer that question? When you asked
I was just gonna look it up myself. It was just out there.
Then why'd you ask us? Like, you look for yourself.
All right, so who won? Did the Phillies win?
They're up
They're up
6-3
6-3
right
now.
now in the bottom of the 6th.
Okay, so then that means I might win some money because I got them over 6 and the win,
Well, I did
over
hedge.
5.5 in the win.
I did hedge that bet, so I threw $10 on. I threw my original bet on his under, so at least I'll make $10 if he gets the under. But it's not, obviously it's a lot better than not as good as making $185. But what are you gonna do? So
what are you gonna do?
if I win something, you fucking win something, you fucking lose something.
Yep. NFL season.
I
NBA
lost that
season,
ticket anyway. Damn,
NFL, NBA, NHL.
unfortunate.
We need NFL season back badly. So
Badly.
we should. That's not it. Down
Shit.
tremendously. That's gonna be the NHL season. Surprising, that's why we're making the most money.
Yeah, NHL is good. I mean, soccer's been hitting for me lately.
Who you guys got for MVPs early predictions
For fantasy or real?
for NFL real life?
You don't want to hold it off until our NFL preview show?
Yeah, it's gotta be preview show.
It could change, but it could change by then.
I mean,
In a week?
I'm going Matthew Stafford, so that's what I'm going with.
I said Matt Stafford the other day too, actually, because I said because you know how the voters, even though it's not based off of last year, they always take that shit into consideration. So
Right. I think
being that he didn't get love for it last year.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I mean, just after the Super Bowl victory and the fucking playoff run that he had, I think it's gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be something. I don't know. It's gonna be a movie.
A movie viral.
Yeah, viral.
Just like the draft movie. I'm gonna go Josh Allen for mine. I just think that the whole how the season ended last year, he's probably pissed as fuck about the whole overtime bullshit. So.
You mean the good rule?
Oh yeah.
Don't get Kenny started.
Yeah.
Don't get Kenny started, man.
He's probably pissed about what happened, and he wants to revenge tour season. So I got him.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen is obviously going to be the front runner pick preseason and whatever, but
Not buying into it.
I don't buy into the hype. I mean, he's a great quarterback. He's got great potential and all that, but I don't buy into the hype.
Well, I mean, look
you're about to
season
signal Sean.
No, but look at the season he had last year and he didn't win MVP. So
Comments.
you almost have to say what does he have to do to win MVP?
Right. Yeah, listen. I'm excited for the season, man.
Also doesn't help that he plays in Buffalo, which is the media dead capital of the NFL. Everyone else is these huge markets, and here comes Buffalo, New York, and it's you have a professional NFL team. Am I wrong? Think about where the MVPs come from. They come from big cities where they dominate the media market.
That's
very true.
Not Green Bay. The last two
Green
MVPs
Bay-
have came from Green Bay.
Except Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and Green Bay is one of the most historical NFL franchises.
Buffalo's pretty historic, though.
What's your pick, Lawrence?
Yeah, for being terrible and losing 4 straight.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be Josh Allen. Then I also feel like Lamar Jackson.
I got a sleeper pick for y'all.
Even Russ too.
Let me give my sleeper pick first.
My
Russ.
sleeper pick is because you want to know who my sleeper pick is going to be. My sleeper pick is going to be Matthew Ryan.
Scumbag! This is why I wanted to talk first.
You were going to pick that too?
Yeah, I was gonna pick that first.
Matthew Ryan.
I think Mr. Matthew Ryan is a sleeper pick for MVP. Sure, he's getting older and all that, but
How old is he?
how old is he, Kenny? 35?
35, 34?
34, 35.
Nah, he's older than Stafford.
Oh, he was 35 or 36. I'm sorry.
So he's got a great offensive line, one of the best in the league. He's got an elite running game, subpar to par defense, with a good play calling coach and good weapons on the outside and on the inside. Last time we saw him with a team like this, granted he did have Julio Jones, but last time we saw him with a team like this, he won MVP, did he not?
Yep. Check his numbers since his MVP season. He still has put up, except for last year, which still wasn't a bad year for him. He's put up comparable numbers to the MVP season, so it's not like he's falling off a cliff.
I mean, he's got one of the best offensive lines in the league. So,
And he has the best running back in the league.
yeah.
He thrives with play action passing.
That's my
I
sleeper.
didn't expect that for sleeper. I
Yeah,
didn't expect that.
that's my sleeper pick.
Especially for
They're my sleeper pick to get out of the AFC.
Yeah, I mean, I really think they give any team in the AFC trouble.
They should run into the Jaguars, hopefully.
I mean, before he
Unless they're the Jaguars.
well, no,
Who's 17?
because Carson Wentz is no longer there. But go back and watch the podcast from last year. Remember, I kept saying, would anyone be surprised if the Colts did it? I was always high on the Colts. Now they brought in a way more capable quarterback.
He's been there.
Yeah.
Carson
Some
Wentz.
people might say,
and that
"Oh,
makes
Kenny,
a
you talked
difference.
about all the Patriot fans of the Bucks," but no, I've been high on the Colts. They just happen to add in Matt Ryan now. It's not like I'm actively rooting for the Colts. If Matt Ryan wins the Super Bowl, that does nothing for my day. like nothing whatsoever. I'm not coming on the podcast with a hat and noisemakers.
I knew it was going there. Yeah.
So now pull it up. No,
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull that shit up.
I actually might be disappointed. I might call in sick that day if they win the Super Bowl.
Might have throw up a couple times.
More than a couple.
Oh,
Might not
man.
hear from me.
Pull that shit up.
Nah, I'm not gonna pull it up.
Put that shit up.
That shit is still crazy to this day, bro. That shit is
this
insane. To this day. Bro, what about this? We don't really talk about fighting too much.
Don't even.
Ooh.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh man, my man Uzman.
Yeah, I listen. Okay, so I picked almost every fight right
Yeah,
that night,
Oh.
and I picked Usman, who hasn't lost a fight ever.
the KD though.
And not only
16, 17 straight?
and not only that, but I'm watching the fight, and he's winning every single round handily. Like it's not close. It's not a close fight at all.
Right.
And all of a sudden, here comes Leon Edwards and kicks a guy in the fucking skull and knocks him clean out. He was laying there like he fucking
He said he had like a mild seizure and shit.
yeah, his head got squished.
Yeah.
He literally got his head kicked in.
Like
Like-
Miles Garrett. You know.
It's
Bro,
tough.
like
so,
that-
So was 1-1. You think they obviously got to go.
Oh,
part
they're running
three.
it back 100%.
Yeah.
They're running it back. So the only thing that worries me about this is now, not saying he's on the same level as Ronda Rousey or anything like that, but when a fighter gets knocked out as brutal as that, we've seen it in Ronda Rousey. We've seen it in Daniel Cormier. Cormier got knocked the fuck out by John Jones, kicked him in the face, and he was never the same fighter. He retired. And we saw it in Ben Askren. Ben Askren got kneed in the face by Gamebred and retired after. Not saying he's going to retire, but what I'm saying is he has to get out of his own head now, right? Obviously, Kamaru Usman's one of the greatest champions we've ever seen. He's defended his title.
That's his first loss in UFC, right?
He's won 7. No, I think he's lost one fight.
16, 17 in a row?
Yeah, he won 17 fights in a row. He defended his title like 4 times. He's never even came close to losing a fight, right? Like he's been dominant.
Yep.
And so he just needs to get that out of his mind. It happened once, it can happen again, but don't fucking worry about it, because if he worries about it, then if that's on his mind, he won't be the same fighter. I guarantee that.
Yeah, that had me in shock, bro. Like
Me
I was
too.
like, I was
Did
watching.
you see the Joe Rogan? Did you see his fucking face when it happened? He was like,
his. You could have like a whole compilation of just his
his
reactions.
faces.
Of people
Yeah,
getting knocked
there's
out.
some really good ones.
Oh man, now there's a really funny one on Twitter, but I ain't gonna pull that one up.
I think I saw someone bet on Leon Edwards to win, but then cashed out before he won.
Yeah, because he was losing the fight terribly. It wasn't close. Like
It was
people,
bad.
see the kick and they're like, "Wow, Usman got wrecked." No, Usman was winning the fight.
Yeah.
Like it was not close.
It was just that one spot opening, just pow.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
That's how it goes. That's why UFC.
And you know what?
UFC is crazy.
I want to know what the odds were for a 5th round knockout from Leon.
Oh my God, 5,000, 5,000 probably.
5,000.
Maybe
before
more.
the fight had to be bro. 10,000.
Wait, did you think of it?
It had to be some astronomical, bro.
Is it
To
Dylan?
knock him out in the 5th round, bro. Like, come
See if
on.
we can find it.
Yeah, see if you
Yeah.
can look it up.
Yeah,
Is it
I'm really
21?
curious, bro. Because
21 leg parlay, that's what it is.
I know somebody went and placed that bet somewhere.
I don't know.
It's not going to hit anyways. Let me just put this in
Yeah,
randomly.
$5. Huh. If you got $1 left over,
Imagine.
because I tried to look for it, but
It
it
wasn't
kept
hard.
promoting like the basic lines.
No, it was because it was plus 3,000 from just a win. So it definitely was more.
Yeah, bro, it had to be crazy.
Wow.
She said,
Gallon has four.
Gabby in the chat said, y'all talk about KD's deal yet?
Oh fuck, we forgot about that.
Yeah.
We forgot. Actually, thank you for bringing that up, because the Nets basically said, "Fuck you. You're not getting traded. We're not firing Steve Nash, and the GM's staying." So
What
either
you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Either you play basketball or you don't play basketball this year.
You getting old?
It's up to you. So The Nets put their foot down finally. Like Kenny and I said the whole time, there's no reason for him or Kyrie Irving to do any of this because they're both on contract. They're both going to get paid. Play fucking basketball. Stop being babies. And they finally just, they said, fuck it. You're playing ball or you're not. And
the lineup looking nice too. They showed it with Joe Harris
I
healthy.
said it. I said this.
Claxton.
I said this before. I said that before. I said if they don't trade KD, the lineup looks good. Joe Harris comes back fully healthy. The lineup looks solid. If we do trade KD and we get what I said at the time was Mikal Bridges and Ayton, that's a championship roster.
Did y'all get rid of Andre?
Yeah, he went to the Bulls.
He left.
Andre Drummond?
Yeah, he left.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the
Where
only thing I
where do the
regret
Nets
about
finish
this-
in the conference? I think they got to be favorites to win the East now.
I was gonna say the only thing I
Yeah.
regret is when all those odds dropped because KD and Kyrie wanted out, and I knew there was no way they were leaving.
They weren't
the only
leaving.
thing I regret is that I didn't put a futures bet on them.
Right.
Because the odds were insane, but I was like, nah.
No, there's
Wait,
no right.
Wait, you talking about now?
No,
Now
before
they went back up,
While
yeah.
when all the rumors were happening,
when they both
yeah.
said I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
Those odds were crazy.
yeah, because it was a
They
G
were?
League team.
What was
yeah.
it?
Oh,
They-
well, I mean, it was
They were like they had him as like 7th or 8th best in the conference, but I mean, like now they got to be like you said. If they're not the favorite, they're the number 2 team.
yeah, they're top
Ben
three.
Simmons coming back. With
Right, you got Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris, Claxton with another year under his belt. Like
Yeah,
KD,
I like Claxton too.
Kyrie,
Kyrie.
top 3 all day. And obviously, I'm a Nets fan, so I'm a little biased. But I think personally that they win the conference. I think this is the final year. If Ben Simmons can do Ben Simmons things and not act like a bitch, then I think they make it out of the East this year.
Phil, don't
Wait,
give
you said
us-
acting like a
wait,
yeah, because no,
Boston fans don't say every year this is our year. Like,
no, because I'm sitting there looking at him,
wait.
and all he's thinking is we swept him. We swept him.
Different roster.
The Nets were the favorite to win the East 3 years in a row. I mean, it's the same old story.
What? Okay.
She's at F
The Nets were
but
favored to win
something.
the East 3 years in a row, and every single year, something happened. We didn't have Harden one year. We didn't have Kyrie one year. And then last year, I don't even know what that team was last year. We had a G League for 90% of the league or season last year. So every single year is something different. Now this year, barring anything fucking crazy,
But it's the Nets. Something crazy could possibly happen.
I mean, if Steve Nash decides to coach and actually have a good lineup and a good fucking rotation, because his fucking rotations were god awful last
Bruce
year.
Brown is staying too.
He left.
No, Bruce Brown's gone.
Gone. Oh wow.
He went to Denver.
Dang,
Yeah, he's in Denver.
Who's significant on the bench right now?
TJ Warren.
what's
What's
Or,
the bench?
the-
Who needs
the-
a bench? You have Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant.
Well,
Just
and
don't take them all off the court at the same
And
time.
we got whatchamacallit, the shooting guard there, the rookie. He was a rookie last year.
I'm
What's his
just
name? Thomas.
asking because it's gonna make a difference.
No, I mean,
Just don't take them all out at the same time. What do you mean it's going to make a difference?
Kenny said 40,000 minutes a game.
No, you just don't bench them all together. It's a very simple process.
Right.
They start the game, and then when it comes to taking them out, you don't play them together for the second and third quarter, all 3 of them, and then the fourth quarter they play together. If you don't have depth, that's how you manage it. It's very simple.
Very simple.
It is.
Yeah,
man.
Cam Thomas.
And Cam Thomas was one of the best scorers coming out of his draft class.
And I've got insider info that Cam Thomas is looking really good.
Oh wow.
The same inside info that don't worry about the Celtics. You guys think?
No,
What?
we can't release our sources on that one.
Nah, I got no sources on that.
No sources.
No sources. All I know is that Cam Thomas is looking
No
strong. He's looking good. He's looking like he's ready to hoop.
Yeah, he's a decent player. I like him.
And I mean, a lot of the guys last year that are gonna get playing time this year obviously got playing time last year because of how fucking dog ass the team was for half the year.
Yeah. Plus, their bench depth is a lot better than last year too. So.
You know what Brooklyn's missing? What they got to do?
Let's get a real coach.
Where is it? Do I got it? I don't feel like fishing it out, but
What is it?
Carmelo Anthony,
Oh.
bring him in.
Brooklyn.
He's a city kid at heart.
Why not? Bring him back.
Hey, listen, that
You know how
I ain't mad at
It's
him.
not
He a free
ridiculous.
agent. He a free agent right now.
Yes, free agency will finally
Knicks fans
resume now that
will
KD.
apart.
Oh, she said was.
She can say washed all she wants, but he's not. So I don't care.
Imagine
not-
Madison Square Garden when they play against the Knicks.
He's not on
They
a team
will
right
boo
now.
this man forever.
Oh man.
Actually, I want to see that. Yeah, sign to Brooklyn. I want to see your reaction in the Garden when you step in. I would love to see that.
His reaction in the Garden? Oh, when he comes to play. Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay.
That'll be.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Of course, I would take Carmelo Anthony on my team. That's a great bench scoring option.
That's
Fuck
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like he doesn't have to. Like he's a spot up shooter now. Like I'd love to have Carmelo.
Like, could
Anthony
you
on a
imagine?
championship team.
Yeah, man. I mean, Kenny's not a Nets fan, but if Melo joins the Nets and the Nets win a championship, he will be coming with clappers.
That's a fact.
That's a clapping moment for him.
That's a fact.
Melo getting a ring is gonna be major. He deserves it.
Glasses.
He deserves it.
Glasses, confetti, Melo jerseys up the ass, Syracuse
Right.
University gear.
That's a
It's
fact.
coming. That's all coming out.
Also,
Yeah,
Listen,
I mean,
if
I-
Melo,
I-
if
Wait,
Melo wins
wait,
the
is
ring,
that the-
wait,
is
you
that
guys
the
heard it here
equivalent?
first. What's today? What's today? And
Is
then
that the
Wednesday-
equivalent or no?
No, because I don't really have like an NBA team like that. So it's
No, I'm
very
talking about the equivalent to.
No, that's what I'm saying. It
Phil?
can't because I don't really have like a
Yeah,
team
but
like
Phil
that.
Phil's like a
I thought you were a
actual
Thunder fan.
Phil's like an actual Patriots fan though.
Right, like I'm not like an
I thought you were a
actual
Thunder
Thunder
fan.
fan.
I'm confused.
I've always been a SU
Denver fan? No, if anything, he was an
Thunder.
OKC fan.
He said he said
Oh.
Thunder. He said
I've
Thunder.
always been an SU fan, and then I followed the guys when they got to the
That's it.
league, and then like it is what it is. Like I rooted for the Thunder. Yeah, if I have to claim a team, I claim the Thunder. But
And
like
I was gonna say I like
don't-
the Thunder at that time too.
like I'm not gonna sit and say I'm not a Thunder fan, but like I that's just my team that I claim. But you guys heard it here first on Wednesday, August 24th at 9:32. If Carmelo Anthony gets a ring, no matter what team he gets that ring with, that is my new favorite team for the rest of time.
So if he signs with Boston,
If he
Oh,
signs
for
with
real?
Boston and Boston gets a ring, I have no choice but to be a Celtics
You
fan.
better not.
Wait, how much of a fan are
Carmelo.
we talking here? Are we talking
Freedom
about
White.
purchasing jerseys?
I'm talking about I'm a fan because
Oh,
they got
okay.
my boy a ring.
Carmelo, we signed former Syracuse Orange players before. Coming to Boston.
Who, Fab Melo?
Yeah, you had Fab Melo and Chris Joseph. They both didn't even make your
Fab
opening day
Melo
roster.
Fab Melo would rather have died than played for the
It's
Celtics.
levels, man.
Easy.
Oh man.
Am I wrong, Kenny?
I mean, yes, I don't think he would have rather died. I think it was a very tragic accident, but
51.
not accident, incident.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Look, they've been on his radar a little bit, so I'm not saying it will happen, but potential spot.
It
Who,
doesn't
Melo?
matter. If he goes there, they're not going to win a championship anyway, so I got nothing to worry about.
You talking about Melo to the Celtics?
On the off chance that
Yeah,
I
that was
got the jersey.
that was their
I'll buy the jersey personally.
that was your shot. That was your shot right there, bro.
Yeah.
We got more opportunities.
Never again.
Hey, don't worry.
I don't know, man.
I'll buy Kenny Carmelo Anthony Celtics jersey personally if he goes there and we win. That's my guarantee.
Well, I can
It's
guarantee you if
Georgia
he goes there, you're still not winning. So I'm not concerned, and I'm not expecting that jersey.
Send me your size now.
Empty promises. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I did forget about that KD thing too.
Yeah, me too.
They said, do what you want. You ain't
choice is
going
yours.
nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Now the-
What the tweet that I saw today? I got to find it.
They
It
said
was-
you not going nowhere. Kyrie not going nowhere. The coach is not going nowhere. And what'd you say? You said the GM too
GM.
now.
Yeah. Well, because that's what Katie said. He's like, fire the GM and I'll stay.
Yeah, the GM and coach, and
Listen,
then the best part though is they said they had the meeting and they said they've decided as a team to move forward together. Like,
Yeah, like KD had an option. So this is what the tweet said today. KD, trade me. Nets, no. Durant, fire the coach and GM. Nets, no. Durant, I might retire. Nets, no you won't. Durant, okay, I will play. Nets, sounds good.
but that's really exactly how.
That's
it went.
exactly how it went.
So I think
It was a
that
game
would
of
be
it was a game of chess, and KD did not win that game.
right. So
He
Oh,
played
no, that was a
poker,
game.
but
That was a game of chicken.
He played poker, but he had absolutely nothing in his hand. He had like a 3 and a
He
4,
said-
and was like, oh,
Yeah.
No 5, 6, 7 on the
watch
table.
this.
I think that also the final piece of the land is I don't think it will happen, but Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks bullshit. So
That shit ain't happening.
We've been hearing that for 6 months, and also we've been
My
hearing
brain
for,
hurts.
we've been hearing for 10 years that the Knicks are going to get a superstar. So I'm done talking about it.
Bro.
Right.
I'm finished. They got Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Those are their superstars.
Yeah.
Live with it. Be happy.
You paid them like once in a while. You got it.
Listen,
If I hear one more person
it
say a superstar,
sends them back to the shadow realm further than they already are. They can somewhat see the light right now.
No,
and
they
it would
can't see
send
the
them-
light right now. It actually wouldn't send them to the shadow realm. They actually would be in a better position. I'm not saying they won't. They're just not going to pull it off because it's just not going to happen.
Did you hear about
But I'm saying like if they go and trade that, what was it? The Jazz are trying to get 5
They're trying
picks,
to
6
get-
picks.
I think
But if you have Donovan Mitchell anyway, it's like it doesn't matter. Those picks are worthless regardless. Like, would you rather have Donovan Mitchell or have 5 picks that in the NBA those picks never pan out? You're
But
going to get maybe one player that's half of Donovan Mitchell. I rather
But the players they wanted, the Jazz wanted more. That's what I'm saying. So they would have to give up RJ or Randall.
I think
And then at that point,
they don't want Randall anyways in New York, so that's not a problem.
so who? Yeah, they said a significant upgrade.
Lawrence.
So-
because I think the last trade that was like leaked or whatever it was, I think Top and Fournier and 5 first rounders. That was the last trade I saw.
And then the Jazz's reply was what?
They want more. Run it up.
Clearly,
So,
gave
so
up
if they don't want
Fournier-
Randall, who else?
Well, no, it was only Toppin and Fournier in the deal.
They Top and Fournier, yeah.
And 5 picks. So Randall
5
wasn't even
picks.
included in the deal. No, right. So
They
I'm saying it's
they
not
probably
good to
want
give up both
IQ.
Randall and Barrett because they didn't even offer one of them yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I'm saying if they satisfy what the Jazz want, it's probably gonna
Put
mean
one of them in there, just RJ Barrett. And if you have Donovan Mitchell, do you need RJ Barrett?
damn.
Well,
So
I mean, you just take the fucking take the fucking trade if you're the Knicks. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're losing fans. You're losing games. You haven't had a superstar in years. Trade the fucking shit.
That's
What the
like, and I like RJ Barrett, but we know what Donovan Mitchell is. You hope RJ Barrett becomes a quarter of what Donovan Mitchell is. Why are you hanging on to RJ Barrett if that's what's if the difference between Donovan Mitchell is just RJ Barrett, then you're dumb.
You take the trade.
'Cause if you're already offering first round picks anyways,
I mean, but
Okay.
also, how Donovan Mitchell's what, 24 years old?
Brady well,
No,
he's
26 or
older than that,
27.
yeah, because he was in college for 2 years.
yeah, he's probably max 28 at max.
He's
So
definitely
what
not
would be
28
what
though.
would be the
Not
ideal
28?
trade?
No, he's definitely not
20,
28.
26, 27 then?
He's 2 years younger than us. Because I was a senior when he was a sophomore at Louisville. So he's got to be 25.
25. He's 25. Okay, so he is younger than I thought.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's fucking young. Like
So he's about to be 26.
and
In
RJ
2
Barrett's what,
weeks.
22, Kenny?
Yeah, RJ Barrett, because RJ Barrett was 18 when we graduated college.
Yeah, so RJ Barrett's obviously young.
So I'm I don't know, man. Like, I'm not that high on him anyway. So I
RJ
feel
Barrett's
like-
good. Don't get it twisted. He's
Yeah,
definitely
I
good.
like-
No, I'm
him a
talking
lot,
about
too.
Mitchell. Like,
Oh.
I feel like he's just.
I think you're out of your mind if you're not high on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah,
know.
that's kind of
Have
crazy.
you looked up his numbers?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, he
I'm
goes-
not
he
sure
goes
you know who
crazy, but,
Donovan
like-
Mitchell is.
It just. I don't know.
Like, look up, just look up his numbers again.
I watched him play. I watched him
Look
go
up
crazy.
his
He's
numbers,
just
Lawrence,
not-
because you sound crazy right now.
I'm just saying he don't. It's just like whatever.
He's just
I don't
like
know.
whatever.
Just like
I feel like
So
I feel like he's not
27
gonna do.
so
I feel like-
27, like
Kenny
6
said-
and 27, 6 and 5 is
Kenny said-
whatever.
Like Kenny said, I don't feel like it's gonna do much more for them.
I
That's not what Kenny said.
I thought you said that.
No.
I said it does a lot for you. I said you hanging on to those picks does nothing.
Doesn't do anything
So
for you.
where are they at right now in the pecking order for you as far as like what they currently stand is?
They're if they're lucky, they're a playing team.
A playing team, and then getting Donovan Mitchell.
They're probably a top 5.
They're-
They'll finish in the top 5.
I'd say
Top
top.
five?
They definitely make the playoffs, 100%.
Yeah, that's
Not
what I got.
playing, not playing.
I was gonna say, I gotta
that'd be top
see it.
6. So that'd be top 6 if you're not in the play-in.
Yeah,
So
I gotta
top,
see it.
Top 5, top 6. So I'm not. We're pretty much saying the same thing.
If they get him, Knicks fans gonna go crazy. They gonna be like championship now.
Big ball.
You know, bang
But
ball.
I'm just saying it's not going to happen because it's the Knicks. So like I don't even want to waste energy on it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just
they're
like
stupid
even if
for
they
not
get him,
doing it.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
it.
no one important has been traded this offseason so far. So
Hey, you're gonna say
What do you
RJ
mean?
right?
Rudy
They
Gobert
gonna
got
sit-
what? Like 4 first-round picks for him. That's
Yeah.
important to me.
Right.
But
That is crazy.
That is why Utah is not going to move him because Utah is a team that traded Gobert. Like, if I got this for Gobert, you think I'm not getting the same thing plus for Mitchell?
Right.
Right.
They're gonna have 10 first-round picks after they get done with the Knicks.
Basically, pull the Christian curse. Crazy. Christian
That's
curse.
insane.
Well, no, it's a Nets Celtics trade all over again.
Yes. Well, and who? Danny Ainge. He's the finesse god.
But also, guess what? What did it do for the Celtics? Jason
right,
Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
And there's my point on draft picks. They had all them picks, and 2 of them panned out.
Yeah.
And it's been within the past 5 years. So they got those picks when we were in high school, almost middle school, and we were graduated college by the time those picks actually did something. So they won a decade of being bad.
So lose for both teams. Sort of.
Well, not being bad because they won a decade of having those picks and not doing anything with them picks.
Traded some for Kyrie, got some players. No championships though. Lose for both.
Shit is crazy. Hey man.
That's why
It's
you
gonna be
don't
very
forge your
interesting.
picks.
NBA,
if you can get a
NFL.
proven guy, you get the proven guy. It's just common sense.
Look at the Rams. Like you take the
Especially if you
NFL.
want to win right now.
Like you take the NFL equivalent of getting the proven guy and trading away picks, right? The Rams have been doing it for years, and we won the Super Bowl obviously, but playoff year every year, deep in the playoffs every year. So you just do it. I mean, sure, the NFL is different. You can have deeper rosters and shit,
The
but
Raptors with Kawhi maybe.
But you know what else also happens too? The Raptors did it too. When you are trading away your picks to get guys now, when free agency comes, you also can now sign free agents. No one wants to come and say, "Well, we're gonna have 10 picks in the next 12 years." That's cool. I'm not going to be playing in 12 years. Like,
right.
I
That's
wanna play
right.
with this guy
Exactly. Good
tomorrow.
point. Like you're already like New York is already a top spot, right? But New York, you come into New York Knicks and you say your owner's trash, right? Your owner's terrible. You guys are fucking never go to the playoffs. You can't even make play-in games. You're starting to. I mean, sure, it's Madison Square Garden,
But hey, you have your next 5 first-round picks.
right. Exactly.
Yeah. Hey man. Hey, listen. Mitchell go there, get the Garden jumping, and maybe the Knicks
We'll find a way to
become
screw it up.
something more than what they are now. But
Them young dudes might go and play there.
you said who? Though, like other
No, I'm
like
just saying,
once he goes
yeah,
there.
Yeah, if he goes there, and young dudes' contracts come up, they might go there. That might be the only time I'll give Knicks hope. But right now, nobody is just gladly saying I'm going to go join the New York Knicks.
Yeah. Really good point.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of like waiting to see who actually pulls the
The
trigger.
first
and
domino
goes
has
there.
to fall. And the
Yeah.
first domino has to fall via trade because I don't see someone just putting their blind faith in their signing.
Yeah, they were waiting for Braun. They were waiting for KD.
KD and
and
Kyrie.
Then they were going to get Zion.
Yeah.
Like
they're always getting somebody.
right.
Oh, yeah. Listen, they're the kings of, we almost had.
We almost had.
Actually, second, because the Celtics take that one. But
Yeah, but you want to know what else though, Kenny? Is they never almost had it because KD said I was never
No,
going
I was
there.
never going there.
I was never going there.
Because he already know. He probably know what time it is.
I was never going there. Exactly.
Last week is last week of preseason, right?
no,
Coming
we
up?
got
Well,
this
next-
week coming up, yeah.
This week coming up.
Next is the last one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who y'all got? If y'all even care or watch, do y'all even watch?
I do. Because my starters are the equivalent of other teams' backups, so this might be the only chance I get to watch winning football. Listen, because here's the thing. Because y'all ain't going to sit here all year and bully me like I think my team is good or something. So I got to make sure you guys understand. I'm a realistic fan, and I know where we are.
Yo, listen. Let me tell you what Kenny said in the Discord the other night.
I'll tell him. Lawrence didn't know our bet. He didn't. Our bet was on preseason games, which means I'm already good because they're 0-2. We're 1-1.
No
so at worst,
way.
it's a foot. So it's over.
Craziness, bro. No.
You didn't read the fine print, Phil.
I do have the clip. It's there.
Craziness,
You
bro.
didn't read the fine print. Doesn't matter because the Saints aren't going to be good either. See how I said I'm not a delusional fan? That's what I'm talking about.
No, but Lawrence actually really believes the Saints are going to be good.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm talking about delusional fans.
I literally said 10 wins.
That's a good team.
That's good. What do you mean?
literally said 10 wins.
He actually. Oh, I only said they're just
I
going to
said
win
10
10
wins.
games. Like just
10
just
wins.
10 wins. Like
10 wins.
And it's winning
That's a
more than
playoff
half the
team.
games.
Yeah.
It's more than half the wins of the season.
that's like
10
fighting
games.
for a division.
10 games.
But I didn't say they're going to be good. I just said
I'm
they're
gonna stay.
win.
I'm
That's
gonna
almost
listen.
as bad as Phil.
I'm staying
They're gonna
firm
be-
on it. I don't care. 10 wins for the Saints. That's what I'm standing on.
Kids, look up the definition of delusion. You'll find a picture.
That's not delusion. That's not
It is.
delusion.
Sean Payton's gone.
Delusion is
gone.
like the saying 13.
No, but okay, no. But anyways, though,
delusion.
but you don't have I just don't know cuz like you really don't have a quarterback. But no, okay, no, but I'm not even trolling. I'm not even trying to troll. I'm not even trying to be my normal self.
You
Do
can't say
you
anything about the fans
force
not thinking you're trolling?
I know, but do you actually think Jameis Winston is the answer?
What other option do we?
I
have?
understand, but that's the
What
point.
option?
Right.
That's the point.
Listen.
That'd be like me saying Mariota. We have no other options.
Can
so that
one
means
person
Mariota's
talk
gonna
at a
be good.
time? I get y'all want to at the same time scream.
Because you never answer the question. You always act like it's
Listen.
a personal attack on you or the Saints.
It-
We're asking you a question, and your answer is we don't have another choice. We get that.
So,
and that's
okay.
our point. You don't have another choice.
Me personally, like I said it before. I like Jameis Winston as QB1 for the Saints. I said it. It's not like I didn't say that before. That's what I don't understand. Every time the Saints come up, you guys want me to say something else when I've already said that I like Jameis Winston at quarterback 1 for the Saints. That's what I don't understand.
There's a difference between liking him and saying that he's the guy.
I believe he can get us to the 10 wins that I am saying.
That's what Neil was asking you.
I-
That was the question. Correct, Neil?
That's what you just needed those exact words. That's what
Because
you
you
need.
weren't saying that.
The whole time I've been talking about the
I
Saints.
like Mariota's QB1.
I
That
like-
don't mean I think he's
I
going
like
to win
Jameis-
games.
I believe Jameis Winston, when he gets ready to go, he should be ready to go week 1. That's what Dennis Allen and he himself says. I think he gets us to 10 wins. Plain and simple. It ain't going to be fucking Ian Book. It ain't going to be Andy Dalton. That's what I believe.
Listen,
And I don't think it's delusion.
Okay.
I don't think it's delusion. He has. It's not like the team is scrapped to the core like last year.
Coaching
It's not-
staff.
I don't-
Coaching
okay.
staff. You have Dennis Allen. Sean Payton is gone.
I understand he's gone. I understand he's
You
gone.
don't. You're gonna understand.
I
how important
understand
he was
it.
to that team.
I
you understand how important
understand. He
was.
built a whole culture for the Saints for the
But
last
you
15
can't-
years.
You can't really respect him that much if you think that Sean Payton is gone now and this team is going to be still a 10-win team without Sean Payton. Because they're the same team, just without Sean Payton.
If the Rams lost Sean McVay, they would not be a 10-win team.
If the Patriots off Bill Belichick, 3 wins tops.
But also, so
Right.
what I would like to say is this: any fan, fanatic fan, whatever, that you personally, if I'm the fan of the Saints right now, knowing sports and knowing how athletes are, you've got a quarterback coming back off a torn ACL, hasn't played in a year, and a new offense without Sean Payton, with new pieces all around him. Kenny mentioned the coaching staff. Sure, you said your team is not stripped to the core, which is true. You brought back a lot of key players, but you also lost key players. We don't know the status of Michael Thomas. Your offensive line, your defense, it could be better, it could be worse.
No, defense is good. I'm
Defense
giving
is
that.
good. Offensive
Right.
line outside of the guards
It could
is like shaky.
It can't.
So offensive
Exactly.
line
Could be
is
better.
good.
It could be better. It could be worse. So it's mediocre on both sides, and you've got what I believe. I mean, you've got a quarterback that hasn't proven anything ever besides one game against the Green Bay Packers, and I think that game is what keeps Saints fans' hopes up.
Remember that game too?
I don't think
he
so.
had all them touchdowns, but he only threw for like 120.
Yeah, like, and it was already known that he was being held back to not make mistakes and learning and all that too. So it's like, it's been there. It's not like I'm going by the Packers game.
But all those things that I just said to you,
The Packers game. Listen, it was a displaced game. Packers were out of it. Even Aaron Rodgers said that himself. So it's like,
so then what about Jameis Winston thinks that makes you think that he can win 10 games? Has he ever won 10 games?
no, he has not. The Bucks did not. He ain't do
And
it.
with a better coaching staff and probably a better team. We saw what Tom Brady did with that same exact team. Granted, it's Tom Brady, but still, it was Tom Brady. I mean, 50-year-old, 45.
From 7 wins to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. So, I mean, you saw what Sean.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same exact roster.
I mean, I would say Jared Goff's better than
was
Jameis
for the regular
Winston,
season.
right? I would say personally, Jared Goff's better than Jameis Winston. Okay, and we saw what Jared Goff did with the same roster that Matthew Stafford came in and went to the Super Bowl with. Jameis Winston won 7 games with that team. Tom Brady came in and took him to the Super Bowl. Same exact team.
Listen.
So I don't see why. I mean, I'm not trying to change your mind. Obviously, you have to be confident about your team or whatever. You have to feel something.
I'm listening. I'm listening to what you're saying.
But I just would, as a fan, if I was a Saints fan, I would be shitting myself about the season. I would be very upset that you didn't go out and get a quarterback or that you didn't try to get a quarterback. I mean, sure, Baker Mayfield is not the best, but Baker Mayfield's better than Jameis Winston. He at least can get you to 8-10 wins. Baker Mayfield could have got that team to 10 wins. I believe so. That roster's good enough. The roster's good enough to get a Baker Mayfield 10 wins. I believe so.
Just because we've seen him make the playoffs before.
Interesting.
You can make the argument.
As a fan of that team, I cannot believe that you sat back as an ownership and said, Jameis Winston's got us. Oh, and guess what? If Jameis Winston doesn't get it, guess what? Taysom Hill's got us.
It also makes
not gonna play quarterback.
On the same token too, Neil. They also they weren't players in the coaching staff hired. They were, we're just gonna hire Dennis Allen.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
So it makes you wonder. Are they punting this year and just saying like it is what it is?
Let's get a franchise quarterback
until Brady's out of the South.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, when Brady gets out of the South, that Panthers team's still good, and guess what? The Falcons team's just going to get better.
The Panthers they're in turmoil because their coach. They don't even know if he's going to be the coach. Like the Panthers aren't a threat right now. The only thing that you're thinking about, if you're in the South, the only thing you're worrying about right now is Tom Brady. Because once Tom Brady leaves, it's anybody's division.
Oh my goodness!
I promise you that.
Said
the Panthers don't even know who their quarterback is. They have 3 guys in that room right now. They named Baker the starter, but they don't know if it's Baker, Darnold, or Corral's out this year, so it can't be him. But they have no clue what's going on there. And McCaffrey's made of the same stuff that your window's made of back there.
I'm just saying, Lawrence. I've been upset with the Rams before for doing stupid shit in the offseason. I would classify what the Saints did this offseason. Sure, granted, you add Jarvis Landry and you added Tyrann Mathieu, but what the fuck? You have nobody. You have no quarterback.
Do we have nobody or we don't have a quarterback? Which one is it?
I'm talking about the quarterback position. You have nobody. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Listen.
And like Kenny said, how do you not do interviews? How do you not try to grab a college guy or something for a head coaching position or try to drag Bruce Arians out of retirement or some shit?
The only reason I could think of Dennis Allen becoming the head coach is because he was there for since 2016, 2017 as the DC. I feel like that's the only reason that they did it. And
I get what you're saying,
but Ms. Benson, they want to keep it in house.
That's dumb because I mean he's not. He has a track record of being bad as head coach.
8-28.
Holy fuck, Lawrence! He's got 5 strikeouts.
I was gonna interrupt and say that, but
what inning is it?
5th, 6th?
Top of the 6th.
Is he still in?
I don't know.
He is.
He is. Okay, so.
And he's 2 more?
Yeah, but.
He's 1 more.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so my response to that, right, is as far as. What he got?
He's got 5 and he's 1 more, baby!
Oh, I thought you actually got it. You were going crazy.
He's salivating over here.
But, it's 2, bro.
Over here in the mic.
Yeah, all those things are, valid, bro. For me, this is how I really see it. Like, especially being a fan of the Saints and seeing all the fucking heartbreak that's gone over the past 5-6 years, is I want to go to week 1, see what the fuck happens. Now, if Jameis Winston plays dog shit, I'm willing to admit that and be like, okay, he's not the answer. I want him to get a fucking chance. Before he says he's dog shit.
You're missing the point that we're making here, though. But here's my whole argument. It's been the whole time. How many years was Sean Payton? When did Sean Payton become the head coach of the New Orleans Saints?
I think 2005. 2005.
Who has called the plays for the New Orleans Saints since 2005?
Sean Payton.
Who is no longer there this year?
Sean Payton.
You think that's not important to bring up?
That's important. I'm not saying it's not.
Okay. Because the only reason the Saints have remained relevant for this long is because of Sean Payton. When Drew Brees had no arm, Sean Payton made them contenders. When Drew
That's
Brees
true.
was out and they had to play with Teddy Bridgewater and Taysom Hill, Sean Payton made them relevant.
true.
Last year, when Ian Book and Taysom Hill
Oh,
were splitting
Lord.
snaps and Trevor Siemian,
Don't
Don't
bring
Payton made
that
them
up.
relevant. But
My
that's what I'm
my
saying.
heart breaks right now.
But Sean Payton is what made them good. So,
And I know I won't forget. Listen,
and I
bro,
don't like
the fact that he
Saints
picked
or
Ian
Sean
Book.
Payton, and I'm going to admit that.
What'd you say?
I said I don't like Sean Payton or the Saints. I'm going to admit that. That's the reason why they were good.
Yeah, he's an important part. Important
He's
part.
the
That's
part.
I'm not gonna say I'm not
Like
gonna
if
say.
the Steelers lost Mike Tomlin tomorrow, I wouldn't say the Steelers have a chance at going 500 anymore.
Nope, that is dead immediately.
Listen, I have all the same concerns on my radar. I'm aware of what's going on with the team. I want to just see what the fuck happens.
But
That's
Swan-
what
But
it
saying, sitting here and saying they're gonna win 10 games.
And listen, I feel like they're gonna win 10 fucking games.
No, what happens is he says they're going to win 10 games.
Listen.
You and I say what we have to say, and then he tries to make us feel bad. Like I just want to see what happens. Like you didn't start off the conversation by saying they're going to win 10 games.
I believe the Saints gonna win 10 fucking games.
Okay, but
I understand the Dennis Allen 28, Carmichael being there. He wasn't the guy to call the plays because Sean Payton was. Sean Payton's not there. Okay, we lose Armstead. I'm aware of it. We lose Marcus Williams. I'm aware of all the shit that's going on with my team. I understand that, Neil. I understand that.
But you didn't say it.
That's the craziest thing is like you acting like I'm not paying attention to these things and I'm just sure week one. I'm a Saints fan.
But no, the thing, because you told us they're going to win 10 games, then we brought this up and said, well, I just want to see what happens week one. Like, those are two completely contradictory statements. You either think they're going to win 10 games or you got to see when they put it all
17 games, too.
Hey, it's either I'm hoping for a mid to high tier draft pick.
No, don't put me in the same category
That's
as
basically
that guy
what you're
over
saying.
there.
Kenny, is that not basically what he's saying?
No, I am not saying that. I am not saying that.
let's not
Do
Phil
not stretch it to that.
that.
I am not saying that.
Let's
Don't
Phil
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I'm not even next to that.
Now you know why you might be next to it, bro? Because
my goodness.
Listen, let me explain myself.
Let him explain himself.
Because we said Lawrence legitimately thinks the Saints are going to be good, and you go, I just said they're going to win 10 games. So you're saying
10 games.
So you're saying 10 games isn't good, or
Right.
you want mid to high tier?
10 games. And if they don't, it's a fucking disappointment.
It's not. It's
It
not.
is. It is. To me, it's a disappointment if they don't get the 10 wins.
It's a down year.
10
This is a
wins.
down year.
Down
You have-
year.
if all things go perfect,
Book.
you win
Listen.
10 games.
Put
Clip
Book in.
it all. Clip it all.
Put Book in from the
Clip
start.
it all. Down year for the Saints. Clip it all. We're
Put
going
Book
to
in.
see.
Put Book in right now.
I do not believe it. That's what it is.
But you
That's how I
finished
feel.
with- You finished with 9 wins last year, right?
That's how I feel.
9 wins last year.
That's how I feel.
So yeah, that's a high ceiling to have. So
I agree. I think 9 wins is the high ceiling. I think the Falcons win more games than this year.
Now this is just life because just people just want to get me riled up. I'm just trying to say even kill, relax.
We try to talk, and every time we talk, I feel like I'm talking in circles.
Bro, listen. Cause it ain't gonna change my fucking mind. That's why.
I don't gotta change your mind. I'm just trying to make you sound reasonable here.
I am aware of everything you and Neil are bringing up. It's not like I'm not.
We get that.
I'm just
Lawrence.
saying I don't give a fuck. Saints 10 wins.
You're contradictory. I
That's
didn't
what
say
I'm
they're going to be
saying.
good. I said they're going to win 10 games. So I guess my question to you: winning 10 games isn't good.
Listen, I believe. Can I answer? Why can't I answer the way I want to answer?
Because there shouldn't be a high.
I believe. Listen, I believe the Saints are going to be good and they're going to get 10 wins.
Okay,
I have faith in this team.
Okay,
I believe
I'm
that
not-
we will win. I believe that we
That's
will win.
right there. That's how I feel.
But that's how the whole thing started, was because all Neil said is Lawrence actually believes the Saints are going to be good.
Hey,
You
listen.
go, I just said they're going to win 10 games. So
Hey,
now
man.
you are at least admitting you think
Hey,
they're
man.
going to be good, which is what we wanted to hear.
I
Isn't
never
that how it
not thought that.
But that's how the conversation started.
Listen, bro, Saints are gonna be fucking good.
That's how this
Plain
whole
and
thing
simple.
started.
He said, "Sound like a Giants fan." No, the fuck I don't.
Actually, Actually, that's actually, you know what?
No way. Are you serious right now? No. We might have to outro.
I'm sorry.
At this point.
I'm sorry.
No,
Actually,
if anything, I sound like a Cowboys fan.
I was just gonna say that.
I was gonna say a
Anything,
Cowboys fan, not a
Cowboys
Giants fan.
Cowboys fan.
Come on,
yes.
son.
Yes. No, you're right.
Come
You're
on.
right. If anything, it's a Cowboys fan.
Come on, yo.
Or Lawrence, or I. Nah, I won't even say it.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You had enough. You had enough.
Oh,
You know who I was gonna say? I was gonna have to say Eagles fans. I was gonna have to say Eagles fan.
I guess I don't know. Maybe.
Let's go. He hit it, Lawrence. He hit that fucking shit. Let's fucking go. Bang,
Cash Money
baby.
Records with
That was
G's
looking
come true.
motherfucking bleak.
All right, man. Listen.
Let me get off this fucking shit and celebrate.
Let's outro this. What's going on, fellas? How y'all?
Oh,
what's-
I got
what's your last
so all right,
words?
yo. So last words, real quick. I just want to let everybody know, okay, that what has happened in the golfing world is absolutely astronomical. Live Golf forced
taking over?
the hand of the PGA Tour and said, Live Golf is actually, they took, umpteen amounts of the top golfers in the world. And PGA Tour said enough of this. And they called a fucking meeting. They called a meeting of the minds. They made Tiger Woods fly his ass all the way from fucking Florida on his own little private jet. And they had a big ass meeting and said, what are we about to do? And they fucking came up with a whole bunch of different shit, right? Now there's gonna in like 2024, there's gonna be like a Monday night golf league that's gonna be televised, like an indoor golf league type shit with Rory and Tiger Woods. They're making different tournaments. They're doing fucking better pay for players and shit like that. So never, ever, ever, ever say that competition isn't good, because that shit changed the fucking golf world forever. So thank you, Live Golf. I don't give a fuck about no Saudi or whatever, because half the fucking companies in the U.S. deals with Saudis. All right, your gas that you put in your car is from the Saudis. So don't fill your fucking gas tank then.
I want to say something before Phil goes. Yo, the fact that I Heads That Bet took that picture out, and then I took Singer. I need Singer to get one more K, and I want more money.
That's nice. What'd I tell you about that Discord, Lawrence?
Oh man,
I told you. I told you.
Rack it in.
I told you.
It's up.
You already paid for. You already paid
4
for.
days.
You already paid for your whole for 4 months of subscription.
4 days in a row in the green.
Yeah.
4 days in a row.
Yep.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
charge until NFL season. I heard, but
That's what. Yeah, I got it. I got it until probably like week 2 of NFL. So see how it goes.
okay. For me, obviously
Yeah.
today is 8/24, Kobe Day. So one of the greatest NBA players of all time.
And his wife was just awarded $16 million in damages too.
Yeah, $60 million damages because those scumbags trying to take advantage of the situation. So happy for Vanessa Bryant. Shout out to her. And that's it for me.
What about you, Kenny? What you got, man?
College football is back
Yes, sir.
this weekend.
Who's going the Heisman this year, Kenny?
Sean
Yeah.
Tucker from Syracuse
Need a Heisman
University.
pick, yeah.
I need a Heisman pick, Kenny.
Is Sean Tucker from Syracuse
I
University?
literally was about to say, you got anything for Sean Tucker?
I will be very pleased with his performance.
Heisman watch starts next week.
He is phenomenal. He's a great athlete. The rest of the team is not that great, so he's going to get a ton of carries. He should have got the award for best running back of the country last year. He's a guy that's going to be on a lot of NFL teams' radar. I suggest you guys tune in to Sean Tucker a lot this fall.
It's the senior year. Final year?
No, it's that weird COVID thing. So like
1 and 2 now
technically
right
he's
now.
got one more year
Sink around the
eligibility, but
mound.
he ain't coming back.
Singer on the mom right
How
now.
many more you need?
I need one. This is it right here. Sit him down. Sit him down. Let me get that cash.
What do you got, Lawrence?
For me, man, shout out to that Discord, man. You feel me? Shout out to that Discord. You feel me? 4 days
Lawrence
in a
always
row.
gets so tight when people cut him off during his thing. And meanwhile, me and Phil are having a nice conversation. I hear, one more. Oh, yeah. Shut him down. Oh,
1 and 2.
Discord.
One more K.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
I got paid. Let's get it.
But nah, man. I want to also thank y'all for being consistent with me, man, and keeping this thing going. And then my last thing is just booked a family trip to New Orleans. We're gonna all go see the Bucks and the Saints.
Yikes.
And according to y'all, they're gonna lose.
Yep.
Well,
Oh!
we're the only people in America that
Fuck.
think that, Neil.
But anyway, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. It's gonna be a great time because
Apparently we're the
I'm gonna
only
be
people
with my family and we get to go on a
100%.
family trip,
But
and
don't
that's all
take
that
shots at
matters.
us.
You feel me? Gonna eat some of the food down there. It's gonna be a good time. Can't wait.
Tom Brady gonna tear that ass up, and y'all gonna have a plate of gumbo.
If you want any references,
Boy, if that happens, bro, never.
no, every restaurant you walk in, it's gonna say Zion was here. So just go to those restaurants specifically.
Last year I tried to go, and then they had the hurricane and everything. So hopefully nothing like that happens.
What game is it? What week is it?
It's week two. So I'm going to 18.
Nah, that's
So I
not
can't-
hurricane season. You'll be
So
all right.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time, man.
That's crazy. I would like to go to California for a Rams game this year, SoFi Stadium.
Let's go last year, but
I'm supposed to go to the Super Bowl, but then the tickets were $20,000.
no matter
That's
what.
not the bet you made.
Bro,
Yep.
but hey, man, that's all, fellas.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
That's it. That's all.
That's it, man. That's
I'll
all.
catch y'all.